Hi everyone. The 12th incident, I was 27 years old. I worked as a helper electrician and was assigned to the car park project of our company. One morning at work, my supervisor ordered me to roll the scattered electrical cables on the basement ground, and as I went down the basement, I saw two cables on the floor next to the electrical power supply of the safety switch box, and I looked at the other end of the cable near the standing spotlight. So I thought someone worked last night in the area, and the electrician on duty connected the cable to the safety switch box to illuminate the spotlight. And after their work, the electrician removed the cable he attached to the safety switch box and laid the cable on the floor and left. So I picked up the two cables to roll, and while I was rolling the cable, I touched one end of the cable without insulation, and I kept rolling, but I touched another end of the cable without insulation, and I suddenly fell on the cement floor because I was electrified. At that time, someone else was working, and they saw me while I was trying to remove the cable with both my hands, but I did not have the ability to remove it, so I just waited for someone to remove. Soon, someone came up to me, tried to touch me, but the ground, he was so scared. He left and came back, but he was already carrying a sack of empty sand, and he covered my body as well as my face was also slightly covered, and the leftover sand spilled on my face, and I had difficulty breathing. When he touched me again, he felt the ground again, so he removed the sack and left. Then I could breathe easily, but I could feel the weakness of my body and saliva came out of my mouth, and I lost hope. So I just prayed and closed my eyes. After a while, I heard a voice say where the electricity was, and when he saw me, he immediately removed the two cables in my hands. I looked up and sat on the cement floor. Then I pulled my hair. When I felt the pain, I whispered that I was still alive, and I was thankful. And there those tell me that I am lucky because I have survived the electricity for a long time. And later, I found out the one who removed the cable in my hands was the carpentry foreman. And later, I was able to go abroad in Saudi Arabia, and the one I was with the car park was also able to go to Saudi Arabia with the foreman who removed the cable in my hands. And when I was on vacation, my roommate at work in the car park, we met and had a good time, but told me that something bad had happened to his fellow foreman who saved me. When they got home, soon passed away because of resentment over what happened to him, and I was very sad. The 13th incident, I was 28 years old. My first job abroad was in Iraq. When we left Manila, our destination was to Pakistan. When we arrived at the airport, we boarded a bus to the country of Jordan, and when we arrived, we boarded the bus again. There was complete bag of food, and we traveled the land of Jordan to Iraq for 36 hours, which we were supposed to board by plane. But due to the mediating war of Iraq and Iran, the plane was banned. When we reached our destination in Kirkuk, Iraq, we were rested, and the next day, we started working. I worked as an electrician in the military housing project of the Dumis company. Later on, I met a friend, and he invited me to go to Baghdad city to go for a walk and buy whatever we need. I agreed because I also wanted to see the city. The next day, we left early because the place is far from where we work. When we arrived, we wandered, and when we were able to shop, we decided to go home because it is quite late. But we met fellow countrymen and said we should not go home because it is dangerous travel at night due to the ongoing war between Iraq and Iran. So he offered us to the night in their barracks and there to sleep. We agreed, but before we went to sleep, I looked at the environment and I noticed that they were firing on top of buildings and told us it was really like that at night. All tall buildings have anti-aircraft machine guns and their relentless fireworks, and I fell asleep. Waking in the morning, I saw on the ground a bullet near my right shoulder, and I looked at the ceiling and there was a hole where the bullet pierced. His colleague said, "Now the bullet fell hard on our roof because the bullet was 60 caliber. You are lucky and didn't hit us." Just up to here, and I will continue the 14th to 15th incident. Thank you for watching patiently, and please don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much. Bye.